Hey everybody, I want to guide you through the basic vagus nerve exercise, originally authored by Stanley Rosenberg. This exercise will allow you to really sink in to a level of calm, connected, and bring a state of restfulness. So let's dive right in. My name is Kyle Poon and I'm a registered psychologist, and I will guide you through this exercise today. So before we start, I just want to share a small tidbit about the vagus nerve. Some of you have maybe heard of it before, or others, this might be the first time. The vagus nerve is kind of quite popular lately in both medical realms as well as public knowledge, where more and more people are talking about the vagus nerve. So what is the vagus nerve, and why do we want to do exercises to engage it? Well, the vagus nerve is our 10th cranial nerve, and this 10th cranial nerve runs from the top in our head here all the way down into our areas lower in our digestive system. Our stomach connects to a lot of major organs, and vagus nerve in Latin means the wandering. So it's the wandering nerve that extends the farthest out of all of the cranial nerves, which has several important implications. One, it's involved in activating the fight, flight, freeze system, which many of you might be familiar with. For others, it might be the shutdown and disconnect, that maybe the situation is too much, we need to get out of it. And then the other part of the nerve is to connect to calm, safe, social connection. And this is what we want to tune into today, because when you go through a lot of trauma, when you go through a lot of stressful situations, our body gets flung out of this calm and connected area over into the fight, flight, freeze, or shutdown zone. And we want to be able to create a little bit of space for you to come back to that area of calm. So let's do this exercise, and then we'll check in afterwards to see how you felt. So I'm going to invite you to begin by getting comfy. Somewhere, could be on your bed, could be on a chair, just somewhere where you can feel a bit more relaxed and let your body kind of slump in and rest. And once you find that position, we're going to do a little bit of a pre and a post test to find out how your body tension is before, do the exercise, and look at it afterwards. And I'll explain why we're doing that as well. So I'm going to invite you to begin in that comfortable position, doing a little check with your neck and tension. So taking your head all the way to your left. Now, if you're having any pain, just stop there, and whenever you experience that, don't push it. And you don't need to push it too far when we're checking right now. So all the way to the left to get a sense of how that feels, and then bringing your head slowly back to neutral, and then all the way to the right to also see how that feels. And then back to neutral. Good. So you should have a sense of how that felt in your neck, kind of how far it's turning, also maybe some areas of tension that you might be experiencing in your neck and your shoulders. That's our pre-test. Now, what I'm going to invite you to do is take your hands and link your fingers together. And then as you link your fingers, kind of like you're relaxing on a beach, up and over, placing your hands just at the base of your skull and relaxing back. Some of you might have done this before with me, and I welcome this exercise and many of these exercises to be repeated, because the more that we do this over and over again, the more we flex that vagus nerve, and it's kind of like the more we engage our muscles, just like working out. So as you relax back into this position, I'm going to invite you to take your eyes, your choice, whether open or closed, and look to the right. Don't strain your eyes, but just glance over to a position on the right, and we're going to hold it for 30 seconds, and I'll let you know when it's done. Good. Now without moving and keeping your eyes to the right, either yawn or swallow or sigh. Good. Now without moving your head, take your eyes back to neutral. And then we're going to now go to the other side, moving your eyes to the left. Now you're going to hold your eyes to the left until you get a natural sigh or yawn or swallow. Mine came rather quick, but yours might not, and that's okay if it doesn't. Just allow yourself to hold this position for as long as you need. Around 30 seconds to a minute at least. If you notice an urge of sighing or yawning or swallowing, feel free to follow it through. If you notice it doesn't come naturally, that's okay. I'll invite you in the next few moments to either sigh or yawn or swallow. And then slowly moving your eyes back to center. And then slowly releasing your arms back down. Good. Now, I'm going to invite you to redo that neck tension test. Take your head all the way to the left. And then take your head all the way to the right. I definitely noticed some more movement and space that I've created. What did you notice with yours? Maybe there was less tension, more movement. Might be quite shocking that there's more movement. For others, you might not really notice anything, and that's okay, because that just might mean you have to layer up some other exercises to work with your nervous system. But for those that maybe got some sort of profound sense of relief or some shift, you directly tuned into the vagus nerve of your body to help you come back to that calm, connected place. Some of you might be wondering how this worked, so let me quickly explain before we finish up. There's a few things we did here. One is by linking your hands and putting it behind your neck and leaning back. When we're in this position, what happens is there's a small shift in our spine where when we're stressed, an area of our C section of our spine shifts ever so slightly when our body moves away from that calm into that fight, flight, freeze. It's almost a movement of readiness into activating our nervous system to be ready for whatever stressors we're experiencing. When we put ourselves into this position here, there's a realignment into a more neutral, calming position to allow our nervous system to come back to what's called our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest. Then you layer the exercise by moving your eyes. When we move our eyes, this naturally tunes into a couple things. Moving our eyes to either end activates the vagus nerve in and of itself, as well as one of the other cranial nerves, the ocular motor nerve. And this, again, layers into tapping into that parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system. And then finally, we layer in a couple other things: yawning, sighing, or swallowing. Those three responses also trigger the vagus nerve, because to yawn, sigh, or swallow generally allows us to connect more to that rest and digest system, because typically we don't need to be yawning or tired or sighing or swallowing when we're in that fight-flight mode trying to escape, get away, or approach a particular danger. So you just layered three elements all at once, which then also translates to that pre and post test of the neck tension. Our vagus nerve is intimately connected with the muscles here right in our neck. And when we're stressed or in fight or flight, you might not notice it, but the tension builds up in your shoulders. So tapping into the vagus nerve allows that calming system to come on board and your shoulders to create more space. So thanks so much for tuning in today. Please consider subscribing to my channel, as more viewers like you allow me to continue to make more amazing content like this, to tap into your parasympathetic calming nervous system. If you want to continue your journey, check out this video here, which goes into another vagus nerve exercise. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today. Hope to see you again. Take good care.